Smokin Tobacco's coverage of the 2024 Premium Cigar Association Trade Show is brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.
Morning, everybody. Kevin Acuff with SmokinTobacco.com at PCA 2024 with coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. I'm sitting here with my good friend Jeremy. We're sitting in the fishing hole at Wildfire Cigars, just kicking back and relaxing and having a good time this morning.
Yes, sir. It's we're on the last leg, and so what better way to start it off by going fishing, getting the feeling that we're not on the strip of Vegas.
I like it. I mean, you just we got the RV here, and we got a little raccoon and a whitetail paying us a visit.
Yeah,
don't
nice. Forget Susie the skunk.
She looks pretty domesticated.
She's a good one. She's been de-skunked.
De-skunked?
Yeah, she doesn't smell.
You didn't let your buddy Matt Booth get a hold of her, did you?
I had to hide her.
I was gonna say that.
I had to hide her.
That
he came over.
Scary.
I said, "You stay over there, man. I'm gonna get a restraining order."
I love it. So Jeremy, talk to me about it. I hear we have some new musical themed cigars that are being released here at the show, and I mean, hey, campfire, some good music. I can totally see how that theme all kind of fits together.
Yeah, what's funny is I had my acoustic in my trailer before I left, and I pulled it out, and I was like, oh crap, because then I was like, I could have sat here and sang camp songs all weekend, But I don't know if everyone else would have enjoyed it.
Oh, that would have been epic.
But I got 2 new releases. They're both limited. I have one coming out of Hoy de Nicaragua and one out of FTC Honduras. The Hoy de Nicaragua release is the B-sides. And for those of you that followed me when I debuted with a cigar called the Single. Mm-hmm. And so when we were in Nicaragua, we were messing around with just tobaccos and kind of understanding like how drastically it affects the profile of the cigar when you just change the most minute detail of it. And so we inverted the wrapper and binder of the Single, and we were like, it's an entirely different cigar, an entirely different smoking experiences. There's still commonalities,
right?
But some of those flavors that were more there are more muted now, while now other flavors come out, and the cigar nerd in me was just like, this is too fun. We should put this out and call it the B-sides, because hence you have the Single and the B-sides. So that's shipping in the next week or so. Okay. And then the release I have out at FTC is the second part of the 3-part series that I started at PCA 23, where I introduced the intro, and now we have the hook. And that's it's a fun cigar. It's a fun size. Like it's just I wanted to make something for that. When you think about a hook, something that's memorable, but that's also like very appealing. So I made something that's with an intention that I wanted it to have more broad appeal and be something that more palates could find. So it's medium, but very, very approachable. And it's got some hearty tobaccos in there, but you wouldn't know when smoking it. And so I'm really happy about that, and that's been received really well here. So, and then we're opening new accounts and just building the brand, and I'm getting ready in the next month or so to take the trailer back out on the road and get lost in America again. So it's gonna be a full year, but
good morning, everyone. At 12 noon today,
that was perfect timing, right?
Right.
Well,
yes, God. Yes, God. He's speaking to me.
I feel kind of like we're in Bruce Almighty right now. Jeremy Almighty.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sitting on my throne.
He's talking to you. But that was the one thing, going to the point that you were making before the God interrupted us. That's one of the things that has really been intriguing with your brand is you've had the ability to take ways that other people use and actually find a different way, a different hook, so to speak, and different flavors in them that really distinguish your brand and make it so when somebody, if you hand somebody one of your cigars without the band on it and they're familiar with your brand, they're going to know right away that it's your cigar.
Well, I appreciate that.
That shows hard work and dedication on your part, and really shows the cigar nerd in you on the blending side to be able to do that.
I really appreciate it because it's not like there's a school for learning how to blending in the traditional sense, and it's really like the first time I went in there and I'm playing with tobaccos, it's like being in a kitchen that has every seasoning available to you, and you have and you just like, if I put some of this and this and this, and it's obviously been a very humbling experience, but the fact that I'm getting to the point where I feel like, oh, this has my stamp on it, like this is something I like and I enjoy, and I'm not trying to make cigars that are polarizing where it's either love it or hate it, but I'm okay with that if that ends up what it is. But I'm just happy that you make something, just like when I write a song, you don't know how, I don't write for the crowd.
Right.
Because honestly, they could be a great crowd or they could be a horrible crowd, but it doesn't change what I want to communicate in that song. And you just hope it resonates with them. And it's the same thing with cigars, right? So I'm trying to approach it in a way where it's like, what can be, my Salt Bay little flair on it, and I feel like I'm growing into that and finding that, and I'm really happy that it's resonating with other people. So
that actually is a really good parallel too. It's like songwriting, cigar blending. It's like you have to have that personal touch, and there's a reason or a meaning behind doing what you do, and that's actually really, really cool. To hear the parallel, and that is actually kind of what inspires your blending.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, people are always like, "Oh, you're into music," or they're like, "Is your brand about camping, or is it about music?" And I'm like, "It's about me, right? Like the things I love to do. I love music, so that's why with all the LEs I use musical references, and I will continue to do so. And then my core lines is more about the ethos of Wildfire, the brand, and it's just so it's intentional." Because it's just like I just want to show a little piece of me in each of the why is he doing it, why is he naming it this, and just have fun while we're doing it, So,
oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what this whole industry is about, right? Having fun, hanging out, people,
feeding
friends.
My kid and having fun. There you go.
Amen to that. So both your releases, you said one is dropping now.
They're both dropping now. They're both in transit right now.
Okay.
Because Illusione does my fulfillment, so they're both in transit to Reno. So I got samples of one of them because they were hand delivered, but the other one I did not. But they're both within a week going to be shipping. And
what is the MSRP of the new series?
So the hook is the same. It'll be a $12 MSRP. It's a 60. It's a 10 count.
Okay.
And then the B-sides is a Churchill, and it's a $15 MSRP.
Okay. Very good.
Next year I'm going to release a $2,000 MSRP, so watch out.
I like it. Is that when we're going to have a Prevo to replace the...
Yeah, it's going to be hand-rolled inside the trailer.
I like it.
By fawns.
I like it.
And what do they call those half horse, half man?
All I can remember is that scene from Step Brothers where John C. Reilly was actually he was one, but I can't think of what the name of it is.
Yeah, one of those. Oh, is it a Minotaur no? That's not.
That's the whole thing.
No, yeah. But one of those is going to be rolling the new cigar that's going to be $2,000. So you're going to have to check it out next year.
So we're going to have a $2,000 cigar rolled by mythical beasts.
Yeah.
You heard it right here on SmokingTobacco.com. Hey.
Ain't no liar either. Just see you next year.
I love it. Well, Jeremy, buddy, Thank you, my friend, for taking a few minutes with us.
You got it, man. Thanks
for inviting us into the fishing hole.
I'm glad you could join.
Wish you good luck in the future. You're definitely going places and making a name for yourself. So,
just trying to carve my path.
Amen, man. Can't see what's the next thing to come for sure.
Awesome.
So, guys, again, this is Kevin Acuff with SmokinTabacco.com at PCA 2024 with coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. Thanks for watching and have a great day.